Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight with new information. The family of a man found dead near railroad tracks is mourning the loss of a son and big brother. Authorities found the body of Jordan Bulgreen around 12:30 Friday afternoon near the Canadian Pacific Railroad tracks in Henning. Rebecca Johnson, the victim's aunt and family spokeswoman, said in a statement that Bulgreen had a big heart and big dreams, but he also was battling drug addiction. The family statement added, quote, "Our hope is that other families impacted by drug addiction will take immediate action, get support from therapists and addiction professionals," end quote. The medical examiner's office in Ramsey County will perform an autopsy to determine the cause of death. And to read the family's full statement, you can head to our website, valleynewslive.com. The Jamestown Police Department is investigating a string of vehicle thefts from an area car dealership. The sales manager at Wilhelm Chevrolet says since May 3rd, they've had 4 vehicles stolen directly off the lot. The latest theft happened just last night. Wilhelm says they have located some of the vehicles in different states, including Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. The police have located some of the suspects, but there are still more committing the crimes. If you have seen any suspicious activity, you're asked to call the Jamestown Police Department at 701-252-1000. A lot of you have probably spent your day outside enjoying the warm and kind of muggy weather today, but how's the rest of our Saturday night looking? Let's check in right now with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli for the very latest. Justin?
Yeah, thank you, Melanie. Good evening, everybody. Another hot one out there for today, and we had some humidity to go along with the heat. Current high temperatures for today, 90 Fargo, Valley City, Gwinnett, 92 at Jamestown. We're into the 80s, Devil's Lake to Grand Forks, and into portions of Lakes Country, including Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls. Temperatures have fallen a couple of degrees since then, but still hot and some places really humid. Here's a look at some showers and thunderstorms that have been developing for the last, say, 2.5 hours. We're seeing isolated activity. Grand Forks County getting some general thunderstorms, non-severe thunderstorms into the Crookston area between Ada and Mahnomen, and between Fargo and Hillsborough, and just off to the south of Castleton. So anybody has a chance of seeing an isolated thunderstorm. Everybody else seeing partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures falling through the 80s and then into the 70s for evening plans as we keep partly cloudy skies. We have another nice and hot day for the day tomorrow, and then I'll tell you when the next chance of some severe weather is. That's coming up later in the newscast.
Okay, thank you, Justin. And a Grand Forks man could be in trouble with the law after discharging a firearm in his home. Around 8 this morning, officers were dispatched to the 2100 block of First Avenue North on a report of a discharge of a firearm within a residence. The caller stated that he was checking his handgun when it accidentally was discharged from within the home. The bullet traveled through the window and into the ground outside the building. No one was injured in the incident. Charges are pending on 31-year-old Zachary Lamarca of Grand Forks for discharge of a firearm within city limits. And President Donald Trump talked tough with 6 leaders from the world's leading economic powers. At times, it appeared the G7 summit was really the G6 against the United States. But the president insists that's not true. He says he just wants what's fair for America. Reporter Weijia Jiang is in Quebec City, Canada, with more details.
It should be. No tariffs, no barriers. That's the way it should be.
President Trump said he laid down the law with America's trading partners, making their borders 100% open to trade or risk losing access to the world's largest economy.
Tariffs are going to come way down because people cannot continue to do that. We're like the piggy bank that everybody's robbing, and that ends. It's going to stop. Or we'll stop trading with them.
The president infuriated America's trading partners when he implemented new tariffs on imported steel and aluminum, but he warned them not to retaliate with their own tariffs and start a trade war.
The numbers are so astronomically against them in terms of anything as per your question. We win that war 1,000 times out of 1,000.
Despite all of the tough talk, President Trump insists he got along with all the other world leaders in the summit. Instead, he blamed trade deficits on his predecessors.
I would say the relationship is a 10, and I don't blame them. I blame, as I said, I blame our past leaders for allowing this to happen.
Now the president is heading to Singapore, where he will sit down for a face-to-face meeting with Kim Jong-un. He said it won't take long to determine if Kim is serious about denuclearization.
How long will it take to figure out whether or not they're serious? I said maybe in the first minute.
The summit is scheduled to begin on Tuesday. Weijia Zhang, CBS News, Quebec City, Canada.
President Trump repeated his view that Russia should be readmitted despite its annexation of Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula 4 years ago, and he blamed President Obama for letting Crimea get away. A 22-year-old man was arrested tonight for killing a male passenger and seriously injuring 2 women with a hatchet on a Japanese train. This video was filmed at the station where it happened. The suspect in blood-stained clothes was arrested by police. According to Japan Central Railway, a conductor called the operations center saying a man had a hatchet on a train. The man then allegedly assaulted several passengers with that hatchet. The suspect admitted to attacking the passengers, saying he was frustrated and wanted to hurt anyone. And Aspen Dental opened their doors today to provide free care exclusively to our nation's veterans. The location in Fargo says this is all part of their Healthy Mouth movement. An official with Aspen Dental tells us it can be hard for veterans to find oral health care. And for one local veteran, it's been years since he has been able to visit a dentist.
It feels really good that that's out there for me. I was at my Clay County Veterans Assistant thing and I saw a flyer. I haven't been to the dentist in about 3 years, so it helped me out a lot. I really appreciate it.
Aspen Dental anticipates it will help as many as 5,000 veterans today at its 500 locations across the country. And the heat didn't stop dozens of families from heading out to the Rowe Farm today to learn about the importance of reading. This is the 15th year the Share a Story event has been held. Kids from the Fargo area were invited to enjoy stories through music, dance, and special performances by community members. A variety of crafts were available, all in hopes of promoting literacy.
There was lots of fun activities with the libraries that were here doing craft activities. The Red River Zoo was here with some of their animals to learn about. FMCT was doing a craft activity and teaching about their theater program.
The event was free, and books were even given out to children who stopped by. Later on Valley News Live at 6, 2 Minnesota teens saved the life of a 12-year-old boy with their quick actions. That story still to come. And a popular convenience store chain is pulling some food off its shelves after 11 people contracted a rare parasite. We'll let you know what store that is next.